Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krager. This is Off Bravo, and today we're going to have a Grimlock special. We're going to start off with the Legacy Core Grimlock, and the second one, you'll find out. But anyway, here we're starting off with the Legacy Core Grimlock. He looks kind of like Grimlock. I mean, at least the kibble lays flat. I mean, they do have the head on the back, that's correct. The wings are a little low, and everything's a little flat, and yeah. Well, this is also a pre-tool for the Dyno Force, so we know that this isn't really going to be its final form. But anyway, here's Grimlock. I mean, the head sculpt is decent. Let's see if we can get a zoom in on that. It's a Grimlock. But anyway, focus. So yeah, that's the robot mode. Go ahead and of course it's out of scale, so it's not going to be a winner for anything. So we're not going to compare it to the current winner. But we're going to bring in his other core buddies. We've got Sludge. Bring in Slug. Slag. Anyway. And they look good together. And, we're just waiting on the other three. So let's go ahead and check out the Dyno Mode. And here we have the Core Grimlock in his Dyno Mode, and yeah, that's a problem. He's carrying a little extra weight back there. Yeah, it's not great. I'll say that it doesn't fold away very well, and yeah, it's passable at best. No, the arms don't move. The robot arms that become legs do have the same articulation, but yeesh. And his gun stores in his tail. So yeah, not especially great. Alright, let's bring in the other two here. And so far Slug is winning. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at his leg mode. And here we have Grimlock in his leg mode. And they assure me that this is the direction that it goes and not this direction. Since the weapon store's back here for an extra heel spur. And it looks more like it'd be like a better toe. But that's how it's supposed to go, so you can see the dinosaur face and be all cool. So that brings our new Volcanicus to here. Tilt them a little bit so it'll stand. Alright, we got the next two, Scar and Swoop, coming in soon. And then Snarl will be the last one before we get a fully standing Volcanicus. Then we get to go through all this again when all the Dino King and Dino Force come out. So, anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So, like I said before, this is the core scale, so it's not going to win for our chug scale. But if you want a smaller Volcanicus or your collect core scale, I mean, I'm sure these will be functional Dinobots. I mean, the third party Legends class stuff is probably going to be a lot better looking, but not as cheap as these are. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and go to our next Grimlock. And finally for today, we've got the Shattered Glass Grimlock, and this guy looks good. I mean, it's the Studio Series 86 Grimlock done in Triptychon colors, which, what else do you need? Honestly, he looks good. I mean, he does everything the Studio Series 86 does, maybe a little bit better. I think they might have fixed some factory tolerances along the way, but he's tight, packs away great. Paint job just looks really good. I mean, it's just spot on. I'm really digging it. And of course, we got a new character, so we're gonna do our process. So we'll bring in the Classics Grimlock, which is the basis of the original BotCon Grimlock. And you can see, yeah, there's a lot of difference there. Granted, every appearance will be this model, but this looks so much better. Yeah, I'd forgotten how short the original classic Grimlock was. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at Dyno Mode. And here is Shattered Glass Grimlock in his Dyno Mode, and he looks really good. I mean, I'm just digging these colors. I like these Triptychon colors on Grimlock. I think it works really well. Really neat. Has the same gun storage as he had before. Seems to fit better. He didn't come with a wheelie, and yet he costs more, so it just proves that wheelie just takes away value. But yes, I did steal that joke. Anyway, we'll bring in the classics. Move back Alpha Bravo. And see, the classic is supposed to be what the scientists are saying, that how the Tyrannosaurus actually moved, whereas this is the 80s understanding of Tyrannosauruses. I like the 80s understanding better. Anyway, we'll go ahead and give a 360 on these guys so you can see. Yeah. And plus the fact that standing up, the tail helps keep him up, where this, you're relying on these joints to stay stiff forever. But anyway, let's go ahead and deliberate. So which one of these will be our Shattered Glass Grimlock? Now, of course, all the comic appearances will be here, but this is going to run you a lot of money if you want to get the original BotCon version, whereas this one is still expensive, but attainable. So, and plus, I like the scale. I love the scale so much better than having a little Grimlock. And I mean, with the BotCon stuff, they took what molds were available at the time. And honestly, I think the modern molds are just a lot better now. I mean, they're not as complex as far as transformations and things like that, so people enjoy them better. But as far as appearances and scale, I like most of the modern lines. So, for me, IDW, or not IDW, the Shattered Glass Grimlock is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Shattered Glass Grimlock. Alright, let's go ahead and close out. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining us today on the AB Scale Project. If there's a character you'd like to see, put your requests in the comments below. Although there aren't too many left. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell. Check out my playlist. Have a good time. Alrighty. Thanks, and I'll see y'all later.